to episode 40-ish of the High Court of Bay. Today, we're going to be processing and undergoing one of the greatest trials of combat they have ever seen. Or maybe. It's primarily a mission to protect the Black Summoner and Saragen the Eternal, who is performing a ritual to heal and, I guess, exorcise the Black Summoner from his Cthulhu possession / wound.
Yay!
Game, the prologue. It's been a long time coming. Last time, we did a brief actual dream sequence where everyone was brought in and to a dream with Yang and Hero, the high generals who are accused of being traitors and whose trials were going to happen today. You assume that either the prince is telling the truth and that the trial dates will likely be moved to another day, or they will probably not get executed. You also know that this ritual is going to be very short, but incredibly dangerous. So, if you can find yourself on the map and zoom out a little bit, you can find where you are and maybe try to strategize on how you want to defend this. You'll also notice that the ruler has changed, and now you can do snap to corner or no snapping.
Oh, look at that.
And I can also do hide from others. So I can measure stuff, and you guys aren't like, why is that from the corner of the map we can't see measuring exactly to where I am?
Oh, that was the wrong thing.
That's fine. You can either you or not, or I can delete it, but it will be deleted. Roll20 keeps on upgrading itself, which is nice.
The particle effects can never be better.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I can actually do my own custom one. I don't know how. There's probably a wiki for that. Nice little bubbling fire. My goodness. How cute. Now, Frosty has prepared some buffs.
Oh, yes.
One?
Let me...
So, do you have a nice list that I can
Let's
just
see
look
if
at?
this list will pop in good. This list popped in real good. So, Shakti, Akane, Tiamos, and Sermon all have a contingent action on them, where they can just use the Sunder spell, even when it's not their turn, if they are in range to Sunder a spell. When
So
someone
where
casts
do
it.
you post this list?
In the... Oh, that's the Monster Hunter ship. That's the
Oh,
Monster
okay.
Hunter. Okay. Poof. There we
RPG
go.
or general.
I got some other stuff. Beacon of Luck, Heightened Awareness from the Dragon, Free Unknown None. I've polymorphed Kong into a weird half bunny, half eagle thing. I've written the same thing twice for some reason with the contingent actions. No, I've written everything twice. Okay. What happened to...
So, the question I have is, are all of you going to be dragons, or is Saruman not... Saruman and Tiamos not going to be dragons so they can use their weapons?
There we go.
I'd like
Although,
to be able to
actually,
use my
can
weapon.
dragons use an Earthbreaker two-handed?
It's not the right size.
No, it wouldn't be the right size. It would be kind of...
Okay, well now Onan has a new weekend project.
to create an
A dragon
enlarged
hammer.
dragon
So,
hammer.
I have a question about this map.
Yes.
So the ritual's taking place right in the center, and we're defending that.
Yes. You're defending the center.
I propose that we surround this with ice storms and fog and shit and stuff.
Okay. Just to give you guys an idea of what's happening, there's crystals on the outside. You don't need to worry so much about those. Those are channeling some of the ritual's energy. This black line, this black box all around you are walls of force that extend up 200 feet into the air. And so you are in a hopefully, oh well, I guess it's a 205 by 205 cube.
Okay.
Mainly because they're worried that if Sargin messes up and it all explodes, they want to make sure that the countryside doesn't end up like the desert of Ruval.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So the only part that isn't a wall of force is this incredibly thick gate that takes a while to open. And it is magical metal, stone, and at least 10 feet thick.
Well, they couldn't afford a ceiling, eh? This thing can probably...
No, it's a cube of force.
Okay, it's a cube. Good.
Yeah, there is a ceiling on top. It goes up 200 feet.
Awesome.
So you guys have a nice little playground to defend.
I think Onan, being the healer and also fairly tanky, is going to try and stand right on the ritual site, dragon form, curl up around
dragon
it.
Form 3?
Yep.
No, that's large. That's huge.
There we go. She's also got a battle spirit today, so she can do more attacks of opportunity if something tries to get at her friend
Okay.
Sargin.
Just so that... Let me see, I should probably try to label these. This wizard... show name is... So everyone should be able to see Black Summoner and then Sargin.
Yeah.
Oh. Show nameplate. Yeah. Sargin is currently preparing the ritual. Sargin is in his full adamantine full plate armor. His weapon is on his back because he needs both hands to concentrate on the ritual. And it seems like he has a few protection spells already cast on himself. In a way, trying to prevent, well, really bad stuff from happening. Shakti. Lauren. You find that in a pouch in your armor, you feel almost like some kind of force has pressed down on it, and when the force stops, there is a unfamiliar weight now there.
It's a bomb! Everyone get down!
Kaboom!
Boom.
Yep. I'm just starting the encounter right now. Shakti explodes.
Oh no.
Try not. I'm not going that far. Upon inspection, it appears to be a I guess a palm-sized sphere with a note wrapped around it.
What did you say?
When you look at the note, it says, to my favorite recently adopted daughter, used to protect civilization. Bring back after.
Oh.
When you unwrap it, you realize that it is the Pearl of Balance.
Ah.
Okie dokie.
Well, that's useful.
It turns out the Dawn Caller kind of knew you guys were going to start summoning some stuff that shouldn't be here. For a good cause, but still.
Alright.
Now, holding it in your hand, you remember the assassination you did with it. And its power against creatures from the outside. Now, so None wants to stay in the center.
Is
But
that a
Laura
bad
wants to
idea?
put a few slowing weather effects.
Hey, Sergeant, is anything bad gonna happen if we stay in the middle?
His head tilts because you can't really see his face, and then says, "As long as you do not move me from where I am, there should be no issue."
Awesome. Now, Onan's a, like, serpentine dragon. Can she coil around and just make a wall around him? Is there enough room?
Would she lose all dex to
It would-
AC and all
you
that?
would kind of you'd be making yourself probably.
Oh, I mean,
flat-footed if you don't move.
She's always just relied on armor. She's not any sort of dex-based defense.
Okay. Well then, as long as you don't mind being flat-footed.
Wait,
Or
flat-footed
losing
meaning...
Dex bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm losing 1 point to provide cover for this ritual.
Okay.
Hope the demon can't sneak attack. You'll be fucked.
Sneak attack! Sneak attack!
Speaking of which, I guess I'm invisible.
Okay.
That'll be a good decision.
Yeah.
So, whoever wants to stay on the bird dragon, stay on the bird dragon. Everyone else, get the fuck off.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go dragon.
Okay. I assume you want to go biggest dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Do we... I don't think we should have fog on every side. I think just 2 sides would be fine.
Which,
Like, get rid
Draw
of the
what-
top and right.
okay.
Because we can't see... Well, actually, I kind of can see through it.
Not everyone, like,
any of you who have blind sense can kind of see through
I
it.
can't delete that.
Well, it kind of has a Goss mask on.
I can delete
Kong doesn't have blind sense, and he's the guidance system for most of your healing. But if he can fly above them...
Can someone remove me from the bird? Google Chrome is not letting me open up Roll20 again.
Okay, you are removed from the bird.
Thank
No
you.
one is on the
You've been
bird.
kicked from
That's
the
fine.
bird.
Restarting Google Chrome.
Mazgas asks Sarajin, do we know if this demon or monster has any particular energy affinities or elemental affinities?
Everyone who has it can roll knowledge of the planes. As you guys try to figure out what eldritch beings would generally use.
Not me. Nice.
The planes. Oh, she got a 9 plus 19. I got a 19 plus 9.
Yeah. Both ends up with
We
one.
complete each other.
You both Onan and Lara. yeah, both Onun and Lalara generally know that beings from the void, where this thing likely is, usually have high resistance to fire or cold, and you tend to use those kinds of elements, so fire and cold. Some of them use entropy / negative energy, but there isn't really easy defenses against that. Except for Kong and Sergeant have negative energy resistance.
Alright, well, I'll put resist energy.
Lalar's pretty much immune to cold.
I'll put resist energy, cold, and fire on everyone.
Ah, so everyone now has 30 resistance to fire and cold.
Sorry. I meant... Actually, yeah.
Do you have the communal version, or do you
I-
have the...
Oh, you're right. Let's
Because
do...
communal would allow you to give, like, everyone 10 minutes of fire, and everyone 10 minutes of...
I will do... Where is it?
Because you guys
Protection
had a
from
night
energy,
to-
communal. I'll do that for everyone.
Oh, protection from energy. Okay. Slightly more complicated for everyone, but you have 120 extra hit points only for fire, and 120 extra hit points only for cold. So find a way of writing that down. You effectively have a fire shield and a cold shield, both separate.
Do we know what kind of thing this is? Because I can put Bane on a weapon for a minute. I just don't know
Well,
what kind.
it's going to be likely
Outsider?
an evil outsider,
All right, who wants?
or a chaotic outsider.
Okay.
Probably a chaotic evil outsider.
Well, it's almost certainly going to be chaotic. No, almost certainly. Let's
It's
go with evil.
probably evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have to choose one,
I
choose.
would definitely like that.
Okay. I just got to remember how Bane works. Let me get it from
Bane gives +2 to hit and damage, and +2d6 extra damage against whatever.
Isn't it just +2 to hit and +2d6 to damage?
Let me check. Because I
Against a
might be
designated
using old
foe,
school
its
Bane.
enhancement bonus is 2 better than its actual bonus. So attack and damage and...
Oh, okay.
Partially why Sergeant's build was dumb, but that's okay. Okay. So is Shakti going to be in dragon form, or are you going to use your trusty Stabberino?
They're all just so big. Yeah, I'll do a form of the Sovereign Dragon.
Okay. I feel like I should have Pillarman playing with me. Aye. Da-da-da.
Is someone going to cast haste on us?
I will cast haste.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay. Just before the ritual starts, Sergeant says, "Tell me when your preparations are ready. Once I start, I cannot stop without risking, well, disastrous consequence."
Alright, Moscus is just going to wait back here, midair, like...
Facing the ritual?
Facing
or
the
facing
ritual.
door? Okay.
Okay.
like
I'm-
ready.
So in addition to haste, I'm going to cast see invisibility. I'm going to cast greater heroism on
Saruman or yourself?
yeah, Saruman.
Woo!
And I'm also going to do both Divine Power and Greater Magic Weapon.
Okay. You have your own suite of buffs to go through. Just before I start, I'm going to go to the washroom and get some water.
Can't think of anything else.
I need to cast stuff. I don't know how
Yes.
much you will allow me to cast.
You guys have effectively unlimited prep time until you actually do it. A bunch of the buffs that they just said they were casting are what they cast just before it, so you have at least 5-10 rounds worth of casting you can do.
Okay, Frosty, didn't you say that you had a...
Yeah, I do have a fog cloud. Let me see how big that actually
I
is.
still think we should, like, surround these areas.
I don't know. Like, a lot of us can see through fog, but not all of us. And
Well, where's the threat coming from?
We're not.
I
It's
have
gonna
no
come out of the
idea.
summoner, but where it stops initially, who knows? So that's why I'm gonna back up and kind of have a good purview. Could be on top of Onan. It could be everywhere.
So
20-foot radius.
It could be the size of the map.
Oh no.
Let's hope not.
Okay, I am back.
Oh, I'm okay.
Okay, my fog clouds are actually really unimpressive. I can't even get them to cover a whole side.
Wow. Good
Yeah, I
job.
know, right?
So I'm going to cast, Obscuring Mist on myself.
Okay.
Which is a 20-foot radius from me, 20-foot high.
Okay. Lasts for a long time, so...
I have mage armor that I always cast on myself. I'm gonna also cast...
So 20-foot radius.
True Sea.
Oh, yeah.
And on that bottom part, I want to do... Solid Fog.
Ah, okay. Important distinctions. So, Chelsea, this is your cloud. It's a lovely cloud. It's obscuring mist. You should be able to control it,
Mm-hmm.
and I am creating. Oh no, no! Everything went wrong. You're all peaceful until the Roll20 nation attacked. And this is solid fog, and so I will add a little. The cloud with the red dot at the top really impedes movement. Cloud, the purple dot is just cloud. And Chelsea, you can move those clouds to where you want.
This is good. But the cloud that's on me moves with me,
Ah, okay.
right? Because it's...
Vapor rises around you.
Fog surrounds you, obscuring mist. And it's 20-foot radius from the center of me. So.
Yeah, from my understanding, I think it will go with you. So,
Does anyone want enlarged person?
I would like an enlarged person.
Okay.
Alright.
I give you enlarged person.
Sweet.
okay.
I have another one if anyone wants it.
You also have Fane in the Pantherian Golem. Where do you want Fane?
He's fine there.
Okay. As long as you also have the stats for that. Now,
I'll cast Divine Power, Magic Vestment, Shield of Faith, Freedom of Movement, and Comprehend Languages.
Okay. That's a lot of buffs that only you need to care about.
Yep.
So that's good.
Keeps it simple.
Uh,
And Moscus asks Sarah Jin, when it comes out, would Dimensional Anchor be of any assistance?
He thinks about that. He says, if your dimensional anchor hits, it could be of some use, but if an avatar of the being we are exercising truly comes through, we might not want it to stay.
Fair enough. I'll let you tell me if that will be useful.
He nods. Okay.
Oh, I'd like to cast some stuff.
Of course. A lot of
let's
you are
see.
casters, so casting stuff is the right thing to do.
So besides myself, who else will be doing like attack? Hold on.
Saruman, Tiamos, and Mosgus and Akane would be the ones doing the physical attack.
Okay. So on myself, I'd like to cast True Strike.
That's something you cast kind of during.
Sorry. Okay.
No worries.
Okay. Never mind. I think all of mine might be that way then.
A lot of them are. I think you can spend a Magus an Arcane School point and add Bane to your weaponry, so you can make your weapon a Evil Outsider Bane.
I can do that. I'd like
Yes,
to
you
do
can.
that.
Okay, boom. It is done. So, against Evil Outsiders, you'll get +2 to hit, +2 damage, and 2d6 extra damage. So it's lovely.
Oh, and I cast that on my claws, I guess. Or can I just have to be on?
You can also do it on your claws.
Can I use my star knife? Isn't it tiny?
Yeah, you could. Actually, you are a dragon. The star knife kind of fits, like, it's more like a shuriken in your hand now. It's not that impressive right now.
I feel like it wouldn't work too well.
But you do have the pearl.
I do.
And if you hold that in your hand, you can use that as an attack.
Punch with it.
As attacks. Effectively.
It's too bad
Because-
you like make a ring out of the like thing and like put pearl on it. Just punch.
Make a draconic brass knuckles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So.
So that
mhm.
is a buff to my star knife only, right?
Oh no, you can have it as a buff to just choose a weapon. You can buff it with that.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I know it's going to be a competition for first blood. So now.
Oh.
Mhm.
I also want to cast Mirror Image.
Good. Roll to see how many images.
Okay.
Report back to me on the number. Because you're gonna have to tell me each time.
Sweet. So it's.
I think you've
4.
hit your maximum of 8.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it nice and easy. Now, do people think they're good?
Right before
I'm good.
right before we begin, I go into rage.
Okay.
as well.
And who wants to can accept rage into their hearts.
I will accept rage into my heart.
Okay. The Sergeant, from his kneeling position, stands up and goes over the Black Summoner. The Black Summoner's form is kind of obscured by the fact that Onun is coiled around them. But what everyone who has taken the mantle onto them feels intensely uncomfortable when Sergeant holds the amulet high as the mantle despises something that can so easily break it. Well, at least can break it. Sergeant gently whispers a command word, and the stasis spell that was on the Black Summoner evaporates. And you guys immediately hear ragged breaths from the Black Summoner as he's effectively brought back into the world. The amulet is quickly lowered onto him, and Sergeant starts speaking his words. The air starts picking up. There is first a small mote of light, and then more lights. And it eventually becomes a solid light that's very hard to look at. Sergeant starts speaking, and it's almost like his voice is echoing through the entire hall as the power within the amulet strikes itself down into the Black Summoner.
Oh no.
as he starts speaking, the air around the sides of the walls of force that ring this ritual site start from the bottom. What appears to be mist rises, but it's not mist. As you look into it, it's like gazing into a starry night. From the Black Summoner's chest, a hideous black smoke arises, and from it hideous sounds, chattering of teeth, and when you look at it, you see an eye and a mouth briefly form and then disappear in the smoke as it reaches up towards the ceiling. You see little black lines, almost two-dimensional, cut its way through the air. And out of it, the lines start expanding until they become portals. And out of these portals arrive strange elementals, humanoid figures that are made of elements that you don't quite know. Ones that most closely resemble fire are incredibly hard to look at, as if something had taken a piece of a sun or a star and squeezed it into humanoid form. The other elemental looks like a dark shard of ice. Like someone taken ice and made it into a dark black color. The the elementals form out of the rifts, and you hear the black summoners, I guess, scream of pain as whatever is trying to possess him is being forcefully removed. Everyone who has part of the mantle can also feel the very land and ley lines beneath you shudder. And you know that the Emperor knows that you've done something. Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm on roll bad for once.
Okay.
I rolled also bad. Oh
I did my
no.
usual. I'm gonna be right back. I just need to check something.
Okay.
The Ray Boss gets minus 20 to initiative, right?
Probably not, you know? Okay, Shakti is 25. Alara is 20. Mazgas is, I'm gonna say 15. Is
Dex.
Saruman is 14. And Onan.
Well, I'm glad I gave us fire and ice shields.
Yeah.
It's good you asked. Okay, and
I'm a half support.
you're an off support.
I'm a baguette.
Mhm.
Watch me stun this person forever.
Stun. And then slap them away.
Yes. Let's basically grapple and then fly them away.
Actually, is the music too loud for anyone? Or,
No.
No, it's
No.
fine.
I felt like I needed something atmospheric, but that doesn't overwhelm. Because, you know, that would be... Ah, okay. I actually did that initiative wrong. But that's fine. Oh, wow. Okay. So, the initiative is the ice elementals first, then Shakti, then Tiamos, then the Laura, then the fire star elementals, then Onan, Mozgus, and Saruman. Okay. The ice elemental is going to, well, the ice elementals, they're going to start advancing on the pillar. Well, the ritual site. We don't actually have any pillars in here. They can move. Okay.
Whoa, no stabbing. Wow. Are these not pillars here?
Hmm?
These things?
Yeah, those are support pillars.
Okay.
You have been told that the inner pillars are needed to help keep the containment field up.
Okay.
This one starts moving towards the site. it starts going into Lars' obscuring field without really knowing what's there. It moves faster than you think a being made of ice should.
I'm back. What did I miss?
The dark ice elementals are advancing.
Okay, cool.
They haven't actually made it to anyone, especially because I imagine Shakti's currently flying in the air.
Yep.
Okay. So, it is now Shakti, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do a full attack. Well, how far is it? On this.
Okay. That one. So to do a full attack, either you have to do your line, your teleport in a line and stab one, or you would have to do a dimension door, stab. Because it's a little too far for you to do a full attack.
Okay. Well, I will do a move action and then attack.
Okay, are you attacking with the pearl or attacking with one of your many draconic attributes?
I'm gonna attack with my attributes first.
Okay. So, roll.
Cat.
So it's form of the exotic dragon, the imperial dragon.
So, how many attacks can I do then? Can I do like 2 claw attacks or is it like one?
It would be a single attack unless you did the whole teleport next to it. Your character is built off of you doing the line teleport next to people or the dimension door teleport, and then unloading your full attacks.
Alright. Well, then I will do a claw attack.
Okay. Roll a claw attack. It will be your base attack. Okay. Just trying to figure out the best way of doing that because we. Okay. Let me look at your Google document.
Oh. Hi.
Did we actually put in the claw attack in here? No, we did not. Okay. So roll as if it was your star knife attack because of all.
Okie dokie. And then do I add in the +2 for
Yes.
the banner?
So it's 1d20 plus 21. Okay. You hit. So roll 2d6 plus 9 plus 2d6 damage. So 4d6 plus 9 damage. Okay. Your claw hits in, and while you feel it's rather resistant to your damage, the fact that you've made your claws bane to evil outsiders allows them to dig in far more deeply. So, you have done a chunk of damage. It is now Tiamos, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to prepare an attack for when one of the evil elementals comes up.
Okay, I assume you're going to Vital Strike, because you can totally do that with a prepared attack.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Lilara, your turn. There's an evil ice elemental that has entered into your obscuring mist. You don't know if ice tombing an ice elemental will do much, but there are fire ones around. it's you and your panther's turn.
Okay. I think.
Oh, just for your knowledge, your character would know this. Fire elementals would take an extra 50% damage from cold stuff you did. But the ice elementals, even though they're immune to cold, would still take half damage because you have cold that's beyond cold. What's colder than cold? Ice cold.
Do you think? Let me think. I want to move. I want to move my.
Yep.
Cat here. Actually. Do I know how fast it can go?
Your Pantherian golem.
It has improved initiative. Interesting. Speed is
if yeah, okay. So it can move 30 feet in a move action. And then it
Okay.
can attack.
I think that was a little far. Okay. I don't know if it's in ranged attack. Oh wait, it has the eye beams.
Yeah, it has the eye beams, and it has 10-foot reach.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do the eye beams at it.
Okay. Your Pantheon can see through the mist, which allows it to. Okay, so roll with the eye beam. Roll. I guess it would be.
2d8 points of fire damage.
Yes, you first have to hit, which. Please roll 1d20 plus 15. You hit, so roll 2d8, and then it has to roll a fortitude save. So that's plus 50%, so that's 12 damage with its eye beams, frickin' laser beams. And then it has to roll or be blinded. And its defense is that, so. It is not blinded, but only because it rolled quite well.
Alright, I took my panther with me on accident.
That's okay.
So Lilara's actually just gonna move there, and then she's going to cast an ice wall behind the Pantherian.
Ah, okay.
We're kind of switching spots because I don't want to deal with an ice creature.
I totally understand.
So
Okay. Well, you figure out how that ice wall is gonna work.
So the ice wall is anchored plane of ice up to 10 feet square per level. I think we did this at one point, like.
You can actually have quite. If you do the draw shape and choose a rectangle, or if you do draw shape,
Uh-huh.
and then you hold shift and you click, it will snap it to the grid. So you can do something like that. Oh.
I'm trying to delete all my little ones.
That's perfectly fine.
Oops.
Oh, yep. There.
Nope. Can you get the... Yeah. Okay, cool.
Adventures in actually doing stuff.
So like that.
Okay. This is a solid fog. Okay, your Pantherian is there, and there is a thick ice wall behind the Pantherian. This fire elemental, this star, starts moving towards the solid fog. And starts moving in and then gets quite slowed by it. This starts going towards Tiamos. Tiamos, you get an attack. You get your ready to attack.
Alright.
As it moves up to you.
Yeah.
Also, Tiamos, I would have you and Saruman roll fortitude saves. This is a magical effect. As it gets close, it is incredibly bright and hard to look at. Is that including the bonus you get for it being against a magical thing?
No.
Okay. I do believe that that's +4, is it not, Tiamos?
Yes.
Okay, you do not get blinded, because rage is good.
Yay, rage.
Okay, so Matt, roll your attack roll against it.
Yep. Nope.
Okay, roll again. Oh, no, you don't have +9 to hit.
Wait, what? Oh, huh. I must have accidentally deleted the 3.
Roll again.
Okay.
With a proper attack bonus this time.
Yeah.
You aren't level 3.
I don't think so.
Well, if you
Has anyone
are,
ever
that's a
asked
very
you
big
this?
surprise, and I have completely unbalanced this whole thing. Okay, you hit.
Has anyone asked Tiamos if he's level 3 or not?
I don't know if you can actually ask that in person, in game.
Maybe that's why Cadell just liked him so much. He faked his way into being a high-level party. He's getting all this high-level loot as level 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Big smash.
Big smash. It comes close. Your hammer goes into it, and you see it sizzle from the roiling energy that this elemental has. But you do a mighty blow to it, and you see its form start to waver. But then it tries to slam you. 25 misses.
That is a miss.
Okay, it is, and this elemental up here starts going through the mist, but doesn't quite reach the ritual there. So that was the star elementals. Oh, none.
Okay. Let's see. I'm not in melee range of anything, so I'm going to. Oh, Tiamos, you can, or not Tiamos. Better idea. I'm going to pull Akane with telekinetic charge at the fire
Oh, boy.
elemental. It's short range, actually. Let me measure. Nope, that's not right.
Can you see through the mist?
I
Akane
can't
can.
actually. Yeah, I can't actually see you to grab you, and you might be out of my range because this is.
Oh,
short
well,
range
if
spell,
he's
so-
flying high above, you might be able. Actually, it's a 20-foot tall wall. So
Yeah, I
you
don't think I'd
can't
be able to
actually
see
see
through.
Mozgus right now.
Yeah, you took.
All
If
right,
you were.
I'm going to take.
Yeah.
Gonna throw.
I'm just
Tiamo-
gonna push Tiamos, like shove him 5 feet deeper into the fight. Go get him, Tiger. Do a free attack.
Can I do a vital strike?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It's as if you charged. So,
Okay.
That is +2 to attack.
but you don't get Vital Strike. Unless you chose the very specific set of feats you hit.
Okay, hold on just a second.
And while you're figuring out your damage, Mozgus.
Well, most of my targets, I could.
You can see that target. You can see that target. You can actually see most of them because you're flying high above the battlefield. You can't see this dude.
I can't see the marks you're making.
Oh, did I do...
If you're making
Okay.
marks, like if you're doing the... Okay, I can see that now. Okay.
So I realized that I had it hidden from others. So...
So
you,
Akane can see
your
that
bird
one,
can see that.
but I'm not sure if I can charge that and still hit it with Moscus at the same time.
You'd have a... You can share senses with your bird?
Yeah, let me double check how that works.
Yep, I do believe you can as a swift action.
So then, okay. Because I can see through Akane's eyes. Would that make me miss more?
No, I'd say you'd be able to attack with it. You've been
Okay.
you've been doing this with Akane for a long time.
Alright. So yeah, I think because this one's pretty covered over here. This one's getting kinda close. So I'll just do a big old charge. Meow. Oh, there goes my bird. It threw Moscus forward. Oh, now the bird. Oh no.
I orientated your bird.
Okay, let's see. I'm also. Never mind. Just gonna do.
Charge.
Oh, wow. That's with my lance. Is that a confirm?
That is a confirm.
Okay, so that would go from ×3 to ×4?
You're using a lance?
Yes.
It's actually ×5.
×5, okay.
Because a lance is ×3.
Hey, Max.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, and here's Akane. Yeah. And she's gonna try to grapple it.
It is made of fire.
Yeah, well, weirder things have happened.
Okay. Akane just takes 12 points of fire damage
That's fine.
just for grappling. But also inflicts a lot of damage. So,
Does resistance apply before or after a shield?
before.
Okay. I think she doesn't take anything.
Does she have 15 fire resist or more?
Yes. She has 15 fire resistance from Evolved. When she turned to Ashen.
Ha!
So, she's
Well.
fine.
The more you know.
The more you know.
The fire does nothing. And, and that is your grapple roll?
And then the damage for the attack.
Your grapple succeeds.
Awesome. I rolled a 3. Success.
Success. Hey, you're specialized, and this is the first serving. So, it is now Saramon's turn.
I want to hit the guy beside me.
Okay, you get a full attack.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Dang.
Thump, 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 thump.
That's cold. And they're supposed to
Ice
be ice
cold.
elementals.
I was about to say as cold as ice.
It's as cold as ice.
Okay.
It's okay, I'm hot-blooded.
Can't you see?
Come on.
Okay, the first attack. Let's see.
Come on.
Your first attack actually hits because it's denied its dex bonus because it's flat-footed. So your second attack also hits because you reduce its natural armor.
Wait, should I be doing plus 21 or 23? Because I'm
23.
invisible. Okay.
So you've
Yeah.
okay.
And my side is plus, because I don't have that written down on my new document.
So you get 2 attacks at plus 23,
Mm-hmm.
and then an attack at plus 2 attacks at 23, 1 at 18, and 1 at 13.
That's right. Do. I love how the last one is the best one.
And re-roll that last one to confirm a critical hit. Okay, confirmed. Do you want to take that critical hit, or do you want to give it to TMOS?
I'll give it to TMOS.
Okay.
Yay.
Well, we'll see if it even matters. Roll your damage, which should be updated to 7d6.
Yeah.
66. Put in whatever the damage roll is, and then multiply it by 4, because you hit 4 times. If you put brackets and then put the star symbol, and then okay. Combined with TMOS's earlier hit, the elemental fizzles out as you sufficiently murder it. Okay, and thus Alexandra claims the elusive first blood. Okay. It is now the ice elemental's turn. This dark ice elemental, is going to try to hit you, Shakti. Twice.
Fun.
As you are now in its way.
Yes.
What is your armor class?
29.
Okay.
But
It
I
hits.
didn't add in the natural armor bonus of 8, so.
Oh,
37?
it misses then. Okay, it misses. And this ice elemental goes up and tries to hit Tiamos. I think that's a miss.
Yes.
This ice elemental goes up to your Pantherian golem and attacks twice. No, attacks once. It hits. Your Pantherian takes 2d10. And we made your Pantherian actually heal from from cold instead of electricity. Yes, we did. Your Pantherian golem takes 11 damage.
Okay.
Okay, it is now Shakti, your turn.
Alright. So, if I use a breath weapon, if I do a full attack, can I use a breath weapon and something else, or does that take my whole standard?
It takes your whole attack, but you can, if you do a full attack, you can cast a spell.
With a full attack?
Yeah, because you're a magus. You can use your
Okay.
swift action to cast a spell when you full attack.
I guess I forget all these things. Okay, cool. Wait, can I do? Wasn't prepared for that. Yes. That's one. Just touch. Okay, so I'll do.
So,
Mm,
for this, just to make it easy with all the natural attacks, you get to do 1 bite attack, 2 claw attacks, a tail slap attack, and a gore attack, because dragons get to become a flurry of blows. Each one of those will be at the bonus you used your claw.
Okay.
So that should be 21
21.
or 23. Whatever you were using before.
Not phase 3.
Yeah, so
Where do I find that?
So
Is it the-
it's 21 because you had 19 bonus and you have it as Bane. So,
Okay. That's sorry.
no
Right.
worries. So roll 1d20 plus 21. Once for the bite, twice for claws, once for a tail slap attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I understand. Fantastic. You hit all those times. So, we can make this all into one big damage calculation, just to make you feel strong and powerful as you do. So 28 plus 2d plus 66 plus times 4, which is 36 plus d8. So, I've just put down in the Discord what you should be rolling for. Oh no, it should be 88. It should be 86. I messed that up. Let me edit that. 86.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Boom. There.
Thank you.
You can roll that for damage. Because you're a scary dragon. Okay. The ice elemental starts weakening under your flurry of blows. It is not destroyed, but it is heavily damaged. It is now Tiamos, your turn.
Okay. Can I get my full attack on the
Yes, you can get your full attack on the ice elemental right there.
coal?
Okay, re-roll the final one. Okay. You get 1 critical and 2 normal hits.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
That's your
And then
full
I-
attack?
yeah, that's my full attack. So because my critical is times 3, I can just do that again, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Even if that's not exactly the case, you did do enough damage.
Yay!
Okay. The elementals start falling. Lalara, it is your turn. You have a fire elemental that's currently grappled underneath you. And you have a fire elemental Starting to make its way through your solid cloud. And you have a dark ice elemental fighting your Pantherian.
Okay, I am going to ice tomb the guy at the bottom.
Okay. He has to roll a fortitude save. Let's look at his fortitude save. Okay. He miraculously passes, but you still do 3d8 ice damage to him. Okay, times 1.5. Your ice tries to form around the star elemental, but it just it resists a bit too hard, and it's only left damaged by your ice tomb rather than paralyzed. It is now the star elemental's turn. There's two.
Can I do my Pantherian?
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Pantherian is gonna...
Can do a bite and 2 slams. So you can do a bite at plus 22 and 2 slams at plus 22.
I can do both at the same time?
Yep. If you do a full attack, you can do all of them.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay. So just roll for the bite and then the claws.
Is it 1d20 plus 22? Is that what that
Yep,
is?
1d20
Okay.
plus 22 for each of those attacks. Okay. And roll one of the slam ones again. Okay, it's not a critical failure. The bite and one of your slams hits. So roll the damage for the bite, which is 46 plus 7.
Yeah.
And then one of the slams, which is 1d10 plus 7. As it's turning into a slugfest over there. Okay. Plus
10 plus...
Okay. Wonderful. It is now the star. This one spends its entire turn to push through. None sees it starting to emerge at the other side of the fog wall. Or the solid fog.
Hey, it's gonna take you to attacks of opportunity.
It is. And the fire elemental the star elemental that currently is being grappled by Akane is going to try to, well, escape. It fails.
Failure.
Failure.
Denied.
Denied. Okay, so none can do an attack of opportunity. I hope
Yeah.
you know what those numbers should be.
Plus, apparently 10, which is not great number for
You aren't really a melee.
not really a melee person. Yeah, so I'm just gonna
person.
see if any of
That's
those
more
hit.
of the Saruman Timo Shakti kind
I
of.
don't think a 19 hits this though.
No, a 19 does
Okay.
not hit. Sad.
Some claws go in the general direction of that guy.
But unused to being a dragon and unused to close combat.
I think the only other time I've used a melee attack was to smack Mozgus while confused. It did
Yes.
not hit either.
You have not had a good success rate with your.
Oh, none has not hit a melee attack yet. There was another time I can remember where she also missed, but the enemy also missed too.
Okay. It is now Nun's turn.
Okay. No one's taken damage yet, right?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Be right back.
I'm gonna. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Onan points sort of near Tiamos and then flings her finger just over her head back behind her, and nothing happens because the person she is flinging is invisible. She's gonna put Saruman behind the fire elemental. And you get to roll in a charge attack, basically.
Hooray.
Just like Irish, I guess? Irish?
Whee.
Oh no, you're under the clouds.
Yeah.
You're really invisible now.
Magic. Double magic. So a charge attack is just my usual attack, I'm assuming?
+2.
Okay. Here we go.
And you are flanking it. Oh, hell yeah.
Take a good look at that, because that'll never happen again.
Okay, where did
and-
you actually banish Saruman?
She's kind of hidden.
I'm right
under
here.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. And Kong is going
Oh.
to come over here to flank with the Pantherian Golem.
Okay.
I can
Roll your damage. It is a sneak attack because the star elemental can't see you. You also need to roll a fortitude save as you're flung towards the brightly glowing star elemental.
So my critical sneak attack is what you're saying?
Yes.
Alright. And
Plus 1.
plus 12.
You are not blinded.
Hooray.
Hooray! So, Moscus, it is your turn.
Well, I might as well let the fire elemental be free and then do a full attack on him.
You let it go only to viciously attack it.
Let's see. So 1, 2, 5. Those are Arcanes. And 1, 2, 3. So, did the first 3 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
I imagine with the damage you're about to do, it's going to die.
Is that dead?
Yeah, that's dead.
All right. Not even gonna bother with the rest. That's it for me.
Okay. And it's Saruman's turn.
Well, I'm just gonna keep hitting this thing.
Okay. Roll your full attack. You have a very easy to hit because you've already removed a lot of its natural armor. Which is kind of
Hooray.
weird that things made of fire have natural armor, but I will not worry about that. I won't spend the mental energy to worry. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh.
dun, dun. And your last hurrah,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and roll that again. Well, you do still actually. It's still not a critical failure because you debuff everything you sneak attack. So roll your damage times 3 instead of 4. Okay. The elemental dissipates. You find yourself, okay. Sergeant has been chanting for 2 rounds. And the chanting starts going into a louder tone. And there is an uneasy shift as the elementals fall. They kind of get absorbed into the floor in a way that that shouldn't be happening. And from the floor, portals open up. And let me get to different zone. And from it, sickly. Oh, no. Let me. The portals remain open as tendrils of purple and green tentacles rise from the ground. They start towering up, and with them you see they drip some kind of vicious fluid that stains the ground where it touches.
Oh no,
Okay.
not that stuff.
It is now. I need to see where they fit in the initiative. Oh, right up there. Okay. That is 29, and
I don't like this.
We're suddenly in a hentai.
I'm trying to not go quite there, but you know what? If that's what your character's into. Okay. Ignore what you knew before about your initiative, as I have now posted the new initiative.
Oh no, it's Big Tent and Dark Ice.
Big tent, dark eyes, mid tent. So I hope you understand what I'm referring to with big tentacles and middle tentacles.
A Big Tent and Dark Ice seem like 2 cool rappers.
The big tentacle down here, not being able to easily find prey, starts wrapping around the support pillar down here. And you can see it starting to crush the pillar.
Yikes.
This one senses Akane. And since Akane is the largest thing nearest to it, is going to try to
Oh no.
hit it with an attack.
Oh no.
Oh no, game mechanics.
Fuck that. Miss.
The tendrils find no purchase on Akane's near impenetrable hide.
She's also a dragon.
I'll do it.
The hide.
The feathery skin.
It's the Ice Elemental's turn. The one right by Shakti is going to try to hit her twice. I assume both of those are a miss.
Yes.
Okay. One is, the Ice Elemental is going to try to hit Kong. It's
Uh-oh.
Kong's AC.
Kong's AC is a fair bit, but it's not that. Wait, let me check. Kong's AC is a hefty 39 right now.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I know, right? He's
Okay.
in the excavator form, which means he gets his size bonus twice, basically.
Yeah. The wonders of polymorph. Shakti,
Yes.
you now have you are now in between a pillar, a fog cloud, an ice elemental, and some tentacles.
Fun times.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
are you going to try to focus down the elemental? Or are you going to try to attack the tentacles? Are you going to pull out the pearl and start touching the tentacles with the pearl and hoping that the pearl deals with it? Are you going to sonic breath weapon
Okay,
and
so
try to get as many things as you can?
just to clarify, I can cast a spell when I'm doing a full attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast a wall of sound, and kind of, if it's possible, to do it. Let's see.
Let's see.
So I have a range right now of 230 feet, and I can make up to a 260-foot long wall, 20 feet high, and it does 2d6 plus 13 sonic damage if I cast it on top of something, basically, or if it passes through it.
Hmm.
So I'm going to build a wall.
Okay, build that wall. So are you
Yeah.
extending it from, like, are you doing it across that whole chunk of battlefield?
I was going to maybe do. Just want to catch you. Because anyone nearby can get hurt too. So I was just gonna do like here, I guess.
Okay, if you keep that,
Or maybe yeah, here.
okay, I'm going to have my thing be here. And if you can go to the drawing tool
Oh yeah.
and draw that line, so we can know that there's a wall there. You can also
Oh.
do point to point instead of freehand.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on.
Either that, or you can do the measurement and I can do the drawing.
No, it's okay. I got this. I'll draw with free hands. No. I'll draw. Yeah. Like.
Okay. Ta-da!
Okay.
Okay, and roll 2d6 plus 13. So I can know how much damage you deal to.
Oop. Oh my gosh. That did not type correctly, sorry.
That's fine. Okay, a good chunk of sonic damage.
And then I'd like to full attack this tentacle thing.
Okay, so you'll notice that I have put slash in the tactics and mechanical notes.
Okay.
So copy the /R 1d20 plus 21 for your natural attacks. And you're
I don't-
rolling it 4 times.
Tactical note. Oh, are you on my sheet?
On your sheet.
Sorry, I was looking in Roll20. Okay, hello. Okay, so this. Okay. Okay.
Okay, and roll to see how many times you hit. And so you roll that. If you click into the box and press the up arrow, it'll do the last roll that you did.
I'll see the
Remember. Okay, so roll the damage for your claws twice. These are 2 claw attacks hit, but your bite and your tail slap do not.
Oh,
I've also put the damage for that just below.
thank you.
Okay.
Do I need to add the bane to it?
I've already put the bane damage in
Thank you.
there. Okay. So that is plus 19, then plus 28. Okay, the tentacles, you can see your damage going through, even if it's kind of hard to tell with the massive tentacles. You, however, for hitting it with your claws, take 9 points of acid damage as the thing is covered in acid.
Just to save me rolling or making you roll a bunch of fort saves, do these things have spell resistance?
The tentacles?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Then it has to make a fort save because it got hit by Shakti's weapon.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let me do what's the save DC?
Very good question. Let me go find it. It's higher than 20. I should have the exact number.
When you find that out, it'll be fine. So, this tentacle is going
It's
to...
21.
21? Okay. So its spell resistance is currently 5 lower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shakti. The tentacles you just attacked are going to try to attack you.
Alright.
Does a 35 hit you?
No.
Okay. This tentacle is too far away to hit anyone, so it's going to attack this pillar, the southeast pillar, connected to the ritual. It is not as powerful as the big tentacles, but you can see it is inflicting damage. This tentacle is going to try to attack Kong.
Okay.
It misses.
Oh, Kong is too slippery.
Kong is too slippery. This tentacle is going, and the final medium tentacle is going to try to attack Kong. And that is a miss. Okay. Tiamos.
Okay. I'm going to move up to attack this guy.
Okay, it gets an attack of opportunity for you moving within its threatened area, but it misses you. You hit the tentacle.
Get ready to roll that fort save.
Hold on.
Yeah, that passes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just hearing something. Give me a moment. Okay, I think a particularly fat raccoon landed on my roof. But,
Nice.
no matter. As long as I don't hear a crashing sound, it should be fine. Okay, 54 damage. You hit the tentacle good.
Grr.
Arr. Arr. It is now. Lalara, your turn.
Okay. Hmm.
This is uncomfortably becoming like one of your animes. Or more or less, there are giant eldritch tentacles now rising from the ground. And ice elementals still being a bit of a nuisance, but you realize they aren't quite on your level.
Okay. Pantherian is gonna. Is gonna eye beam this one.
Roll 1d20 plus 15. Yeah, you hit. Roll 2d8 damage. It takes 7 damage, and unfortunately, it cannot be blinded because it is a series of tentacles.
Okay.
And they don't have eyes.
I'm then going to.
You can also move the Pantherian if you want it next turn to do a bunch of more bitey things.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is Lalara going to do?
What the heck is this big black line?
That is a wall of sound created by Shakti.
Okay. Look at me. I think I want to do freezing sphere.
Okay. Freezing sphere.
Probably on that guy.
Okay, on that big one. Let's see, is there a... Freezing sphere is a... ...40-foot radius burst. So you could actually get the ice elemental, this tentacle, and the big tentacle all in one big hit.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. A giant frost nova explodes. I need you to roll your caster level to overcome some spell resistance. So, that is 1d20 plus 13. You pass. So, roll your damage, which is 1d6, which is 13d6.
Okay.
While these try to, while the tentacles try to do a reflex save. Small tentacles, OP, and the frost element. Okay, so big tentacle takes full damage. The ice elemental actually still does take damage. Because you're colder than cold. You're ice cold. And the tentacles that Shakti is attacking also takes damage. You can tell that the tentacles near Shakti are becoming quite weak. Okay. There are no more star elementals, so I'll get rid of them. It is now... Oh, none. Your turn.
Oh boy, oh boy. Gee whiz, the big one tearing stuff up. It's probably not a good thing.
Can you see it? Because it's...
That's a great question. No, Onan can't see anything right now except for like the corner of Tiamos.
You can sense its tentacles wrapped around the pillar because you have blind sense.
I have that much blind sense? Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw Saruman at it.
Hey, Saruman.
I mean,
Want to go to a trip to Tentacle Land? Boom.
so Shakti can teleport behind people and nothing personnel kit them. Onan helps Saruman do the same. Okay, enjoy your flight.
How far can you throw them?
Very good question. What is my short range? It's 5 plus 25 plus 5 level. 5 plus 5 times 17 divided by 2. About 70 feet away from me, which is not going to be enough, I don't think. Unless I move. And since these are tentacles that cannot move, Onan is free to move into the tornado.
Oh, no, that's a solid fog. Unless you have
So-
freedom of movement, it will slow your movement.
Okay, I do not have freedom. How far can I go?
You can... Let's look. Be a solid fog is a powerful spell. It is... I'll move half the normal speed.
Okay, I mean, in dragon form, I got pretty good fly speed.
Okay, so you can definitely...
Yeah, so I'm still moving at 60 feet with my move action, even through it. So I can be all the way on here.
And then you're
Grab Shakti and toss her to the other side of this
I
thing.
mean, Saruman?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the one. Actually, if I can take
Okay.
a couple steps further, like there, that still works. Still within my movement, and then I am flanking it.
Okay.
And also in attack of opportunity range.
Okay, it is now... Saruman, you get an attack on the big tentacles. It's the 1d20 plus... Yeah. You hit! Which is good. Roll roll to confirm your sneak attack.
Oh, and Kong is gonna return to Ona.
Okay. I assume activating the grace item?
Yep.
Okay. You confirm that critical hit. Are you taking it yourself or going to give it to someone else? Noting
Well-
that none is not good at this.
Given that, I'll just do it.
Okay, roll your critical hit sneak attack damage.
All right, here we go. Woohoo!
Awesome.
So, that is Onan Mosgus.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take a 5-foot step.
Yep.
Now, there's just no way for Muscus to reach. Even if I turn the bird.
Any square on your mount is counted as a square you could be.
Okay, that's fine
So,
then. So then, yeah, I'm just gonna
You
take
can't
5-foot step and do a full attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate Bane. I'm assuming these things. This is just evil.
Evil outsider. Yeah, you can do
I'll
that.
I'll just do that.
You can't actually do Bane evil.
Oh.
Because that would be way better than holy.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
But you can do Bane evil outsider.
I'll do that.
These things are definitely evil outsiders.
Oops. Whoa. 2, 3. Oh, let's see if that's
for the lesser tentacles, the AC is.
That's fucking
wow.
So yeah, I guess that just I don't know what happens there, but it's assuming nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's just. It's just like if you rolled a 20 and then you rolled a 1, it's a regular hit.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1 and then you roll a 20, it is just a regular miss.
So just a second. So that's 2 hits.
Yep, 2 hits. As you just kind of jab your lance at the massive tentacles.
Doesn't matter where I hit, right? Just stab it.
Okay, that is a lovely 50 damage.
Assuming all hit.
Yep. Their armor class isn't that high. Your bird, because it's attacking with natural attacks against a creature slimed with acid. Nope. Ignore the 7. So take 7 points of acid damage.
Okay.
It doesn't have appropriate resistances.
Alright, that's me.
Okay. Sergeant gives out a yell of warning. It's going quicker than I thought, but watch out! As I switch soundtracks again.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
And forming at the very top, you can see the mist that has been forming around the top has become a mass of eyes and teeth and bubbling primordial chaos.
Oh, boy.
That's a big one.
And
I
as
hate
you
it.
gaze upon it, I need everyone in here to roll a will save. As its very existence causes everyone who has a connection to the mantle for the mantle to just be screaming, and for everyone who isn't to just look upon it in horror.
Do we get anything from rage?
Yes. You will get a
+4, I think.
+4, and then an additional +4
27,
because it's
27.
magical.
What kind of effect is this? Is it a mind effect?
You're immune.
Hooray!
No, actually, Kong has rage on, so he's got a lot more than none.
He has +8. Yeah.
Yeah.
in addition
Okay.
to that. The rage is a really good insulator.
Yeah.
Okay. For people who got that's a shit ton of low rolls.
I like the shadow,
Yep.
by the way.
What?
I like the shadow.
Yeah, the shadow's really cool.
It is one of the it's one of the things I had to try to find. Okay, it was kind of difficult to find. Because I definitely am not redrawing that shadow every time. People who rolled less than okay. Alexandra, I don't think that's a will save. I think that's your damage roll.
Oh,
Oh no, that is your will save.
Yeah.
Okay, I just Oh dear God, no. Uh,
That's how she attacks and defends.
Oh,
Just no panic.
sheer panic. Uh, both Lalara and Shakti actually get an additional +8 because of the Pearl of Balance
Ooh.
and a small
Oh, wait.
aura around.
I've got a +2 for being in my own aura of whatever.
So, because of that plus, so anyone who rolled. Okay, Shakti is still affected by this because you rolled rather low.
Yeah.
So it is Shakti, Tiamos, and Calm.
No, Kong has a +8 on that. I forgot to add on.
Oh,
to...
okay.
Kong is great.
Oh well, then it's also,
Rage is great.
it is actually Onun. So Onun, Tiamos, and Shakti all experience a brief episode of madness as this thing enters into the world. The walls of force are now entirely. The mist has solidified into a curtain of night, and you can see the stars all around you. There is no sunlight anymore, only the light of whatever items you have and the light of the amulet and ritual. And this being of molten chaos. So I get to roll where it goes in the initiative. So 21. My villains are rolling quite well today. So as it enters into the battlefield, I'm just gonna call it Giant Eye.
You can call it Sauron if you want.
The dark void element, the remaining elementals, get absorbed into it. They kind of disintegrate and kind of start joining in a orbit around this creature. Okay, it's the big tentacle's turn. This big tentacle is gonna try to attack Onun, who's
Bring it.
bolstered by the presence of the being. Does a 48 hit you?
Oh yeah, that should hit. Yeah,
And does a 44 confer critical?
that would. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no, that has so much health. Don't even worry about it.
She's a dragon.
Yeah, I'm a dragon.
Okay, and do you have any acid resist?
Acid resist? I don't.
You take 55
Ah.
damage.
I
Oh,
will be
no.
right back. I
Okay.
need to feed an angry cat.
Okay. Good luck. Take 55 damage as the tentacle slams into your maddened form. It's then going to try to grapple you. Do you have freedom
No,
of
that's
movement?
gonna actually be bad. I do not have freedom of movement on. I gave it to everyone else.
Huh.
You get grappled by the big tentacle.
Let's see him. Yeah,
So
let's see
you're
if he's-
crazy and grappled. Great.
Okay then.
Okay, this big tentacle takes 2d6 plus 11 sonic damage. So, Lauren, can you roll the 2d? Because it can't move, and your wall is still there.
I mean, that's a pretty solid strat. Just everybody walk away and watch it burn.
That's for
You
both of
gotta
us.
stand there and watch it burn. It is gonna try to grapple
Bring it.
grapple Akane or hit Akane.
That's a
That's a 49
fail. Actually, she has 50 AC.
That's fucking wonderful. Okay. Akane is too swole, too powerful in the dragon form. The tentacle reaches out, sure of its victory, and Akane shrugs it off, losing one or two of the smaller bag pouches.
No, not the pouches.
Not the-
No.
Entire civilizations live in those.
Probably.
The dark ice elementals no longer exist. Shakti, I would love it if you would roll a 1d100.
Uh-oh.
Because you're currently, temporarily, a bit bonkers.
Is that a technical term?
A very technical term.
Did anyone die?
Sweet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
We're working on it.
Okay. Lauren,
Trying really hard.
Yep.
you are compelled to attack the nearest creature,
Oh.
which is in this case, a tentacle.
Yay!
So roll your full attack against the tentacle and you're maddened.
That's pretty
Full
lucky.
attack. Okay. We'll get back up to it. Oh.
Just want to play Dark Souls now.
Okay. 2 hits, so roll your claw damage twice.
Computer's being very slow.
Okay, and while she's working out that damage, Tiamos,
Yeah.
you're currently slightly crazy, if I
Yeah.
remember. It's
One-
going.
100.
Medium tentacle is attacking you. Does a 38 hit? 39 hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay, Shakti destroys the tentacle
Nice.
beside her.
Yay!
Especially because I should have asked you to roll your wall damage on it as well. You killed it. As much as tentacles can be killed.
He's dead. But yeah.
So, it does not confirm a critical hit on you, Mr. Tiamos. But it does do 17 points of damage, 7 of which
Okay.
are acid damage. And it's going to try to grapple you.
Oof.
What is your CMD?
My CMD
It's
is 38.
Oh.
You can strength surge to
Oh.
resist.
That's true.
Actually, no, you have freedom of movement. You can't be grappled.
Ah!
Hey.
Okay.
Lucky.
Okay.
Praise O None, the currently tentacled.
Praise.
Okay, Tiamos, it is your turn. Roll 1d100.
Okay.
Get a
Well,
75.
spin through the roulette and see what you get.
Woo!
Yeah.
You get to attack the nearest thing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You can full attack.
Get fucked.
Thwack, thwack.
Nice.
The tentacles cease to exist as Tiamos, in a frothing madden rage, still continuing the rage song. It turns out that when your song is really just percussion, hitting stuff does continue it. Okay, it's the giant eye's turn. Okay.
Fortunately, there is a wall of ice between it and the altar.
Yes. I need Mozgus, Kane, and... Okay. Multiple eyes open on this, and eye beams start shooting out.
Shit.
I need... Okay. What is... Does 26 hit Akane's touch AC?
Yes.
Does oh no,
Crit
that
fail.
misses you. That misses Moscus. That hits the Pantherian. That hits O'Nun, especially because O'Nun's grappled.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, well, it's just...
I think that hits Kong.
Oh, yeah. It's not gonna be
That
any
is not a
worse,
critical
but...
hit on Kong.
Yeah.
Because Kong's touch AC is definitely more than 17. That misses on Saramon's touch AC. I know that. Okay, just I-beams start shooting everywhere. Okay. Akane takes 38 fire damage.
Oh, awesome.
The Pantherian takes... Ooh. What resistances does the Pantherian have? What is... This is actually a spell. Your Pantherian is unaffected.
Okay.
Because it's immune to... this is a spell. And it's immune to spell-like abilities.
Don't give a shit.
Golems are powerful that way. Oh, none takes 58 fire damage.
Fire shield, don't forget.
Yep.
Yep, don't forget your fire shield.
I saved your
Cross.
life, oh none.
And the wall of ice, which I didn't roll for it to hit because it's a stationary wall.
Could have missed, man.
Okay, fine. It did.
Damn. Who could have thought?
The wall of ice melts under the cosmic rays. But you did protect the ritual site for a round, which is quite good. If you excuse him a moment.
Pardon me.
Pardon me. He steps aside, shoots some iron rays, steps back.
At least it's a very polite abomination.
Lalara, it is Lalara's turn.
Okay, I can do a wall again to help.
Yeah, you know what?
Build that wall!
If it stops
But
us from dying, that's a good thing.
I also have Cone of Cold.
Ah.
I don't think we'll drop it in a round, though. You might...
No, but with a Cone of Cold, she could hit, like, one of the tentacles.
Oh, that's
and
true.
It.
Just don't hit, like, the ritual.
No, I would probably move.
Yeah,
first,
move here and
like
then...
here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess if you're in between the ritual and it, that's, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, I can body block it.
As it moves
Yeah,
closer.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I'll go there and I'll do my Cone of Cold.
Okay, I assume you're... or do you want to hit the Pantherian in that one? Or do you want to hit this...
Oh, yeah, you could probably kill the one above.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I'll
weak, I
focus-
think.
I'll focus on these two.
Okay, so let's look at Cone of Cold.
So many d6.
It is actually... Yep, it is 15d6. No, 13d6 damage.
Bam.
Okay. Big Eye gets a reflex save. It's not good at reflex saves. Tentacles get reflex save. It fails. So they take this tentacle up here destroyed. And the Big Eye, your ice, your blast of super cold hits into the eye, and it actually seems to do some damage. It, with a multitude of mouths, it shrieks its displeasure. It is now time. Oh, none.
That's crazy.
Roll a will save. Yeah, I mean, like, and roll another will save, please, Frosty. Oh, is he not here?
Frosty.
He isn't here.
He died. Real life.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, he's not in the.
just
He's not
been-
in Discord.
Yeah.
Is he online?
The giant eye got him.
Oh no, he's off Steam. I think he died.
I think he died. Rip Frosty.
Well.
Onun's character gets carried off into the dark void. Again. No.
I can text him and tell him to roll things.
Yeah, you know what?
I think I actually have access to his character sheet. So I'm gonna look at what he rolled for the will save. If I can scroll that far up. That's Kong's will save. Where's his? Oh, 1d plus 17. Okay. Onun seems to come a bit to her senses as she is grappled in the giant tentacles. I don't know if Frosty actually has any spells that would allow her to get out of this.
If she has one more freedom of movement, she could cast it on herself.
I think she used all of her freedom of movement.
Well, she's
before.
pretty fucked.
Yeah. Well.
She could do a breath weapon attack.
Oh yeah, you can throw breath weapon while grappled.
You're just screaming at your enemy, really. Get off me! Ah!
She screams piercing damage into the giant tentacle. It's gonna try to do a reflex save, which, oddly enough, because it's grappled. Yeah, okay. It takes 37 points of... The big tentacle takes 37 points of damages. Oh, none just screams wood chips into it. You don't ask where the wood chips came from. It's a magical thing. It is now Mozgus, your turn. There is a big tentacle there, and there is also a very uncomfortably large eye. You also know that Shakti, currently maddened, does have the Pearl of Balance.
That's true, but I can't really do anything about that.
No. Other than trying to slap a protection against evil on Shakti, be like, snap out of it!
I don't
woman.
think I have that. I have very limited shit. I'm just an Inquisitor,
you have,
man.
Like, the cleric spell
I have an
man.
Inquisitor spell list, thank you.
It still has protection against
I don't have it.
Okay.
That's the answer, I don't have it.
So
Mozgus.
just make your choice based off of what you have.
It's a good idea. Mozgus shouts, we have to get in between the eye and the altar. And then he does exactly that. And just
And he flies into
just
the eye.
face tanks and charges directly at the eye. Because we're all dead if we don't.
That's true.
Oh, sorry, I realized that for your actions, that isn't quite sufficient. It will have to be.
We need some attack on Titan or something.
So Frosty's router died, so that's why.
Oh no.
Does the 46 hit?
Yes.
Oh boy.
As you charge into the giant
Oh, I can't hear it. One second.
Eldritch Horror eye.
Oh, I hear it now. Alright. Yep. Christ. That's it.
Okay.
So we're just right in there.
I'm just gonna let you know that the grapple's not gonna work.
Oh, I know. It's too big. I mean, if I just roll high enough, will it work?
You know what? You can make the roll.
Is that good enough?
Maybe if you strength search.
Plus 8?
No, it's plus 13.
Oh, fuck. That's an 80.
As a con, he just tries to grab it.
I'm just grabbing its eye at the very least. It can't move its eye.
You have grappled its main eye.
Look at me, motherfucker! Stab,
It
stab,
turns out
stab.
that this is the only way that tanking will work. Okay. Sermon, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna like stab this tentacle that I'm hanging out beside.
Save
Okay,
Onan.
do your full attack against the tentacle. You have debuffed this tentacle enough that pretty much don't roll a 1.
You say that like that's like an easy thing.
Remember, you also have a once a day you can choose.
Oh,
what the
I'm
roll is.
saving that for that eye. Let's just I am critting that eye. I don't care.
Yeah. You hit all of them. Roll your 4 times damage. None of those were critical threats. Yeah. Actually, for you, Snake, I'll put on the Doom Rippin'.
Oh, yeah.
That Doom Eternal trailer is so.
It's so good. I can't wait.
Especially because like all the staff members like, hey, oh shit.
Oh, Jesus.
They even have
Nice.
over the radio. They're like, Doomslayer. The Doomslayer has entered the facility. Like, okay. The tentacles. You get into your zone. Everything might look like you're now in the abyss of outer space, fighting off eldritch monstrosities, but this thing bleeds, and if it bleeds, you can kill it. Fountains of acidic blood fly everywhere as Saruman does what she does best. Murder stuff. Okay. Onan is freed. Okay, it is now... Whoa, the remaining big tentacle. Which, roll 2d6 plus 11 damage.
I thought it was.
Because it can't move from the wall.
Isn't it?
I hope the music isn't too loud. I understand it's metal. Okay. This big tentacle is actually going to attack the door. Trying to bring the influence of this outside of the containment.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's not good.
Shakti, roll a will save to try to regain your senses. Now that the bloodlust the eye has instilled you with has been sated.
Oh, damn.
Okay. As you accept the rage into your heart, you burst through the other side of the madness into controlled madness. It is you get to decide what you do. Are you going to try to attack the big tentacle? Are you going to teleport into that giant eye? Are you just going to throw a pearl at it? What are you going to do? Because the pearl is meant to deal with things like
The
this,
big
but you're also a dragon.
I am a dragon. I was gonna teleport into the eye with the pearl.
Okay.
Well, it's being held still.
It's giant eye as a corner, and you, as a big dragon, you see your opportunity, an opening. Oh wait,
No?
no, you can do it. I just realized that while the rip and tear is good, you also get Immigrant Song, as you teleport pretty much into the eye of a giant space monstrosity. You get 3 attacks
I'm gonna slam.
with the pearl, as you can just like jam it in 3 times.
I'm just gonna like stab it in the eye with this.
Yep.
So how do I attack with the pearl?
So you're rolling 3 touch attacks at 1d20 plus 21. You are not likely to miss. It's not like this thing can really dodge.
Come on, I need better than this. Come on.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all those hit.
Yep.
That's still stupid. Okay.
Roll 30d6 damage.
Ooh.
It's 10d6 damage per.
Ha! Nice. 111.
Nice.
The pearl is starting to glow as it touches something that should not be there. Its purpose is being fulfilled as it is trying to banish whatever this is.
Can I just like
And-
hold it? The last one.
So both of you are on its eye, grappling and grappling it, and or shoving a pearl into it. Okay.
I think we've got its attention.
I think you have its attention. This tentacle is going to try to grapple Akane,
Okay.
but it needs to hit first. Actually, wait. It can't actually reach. It's going to try to hit Onan.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh, well, that lucked
Regular
out.
hit.
Never mind.
So it could have
Never
reached
mind.
me, huh?
Well, you're too high up.
Oh, damn. Because I have freedom of movement on, so that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it would have been.
Damn.
Oh, Onan takes another.
She's pretty low.
Yeah.
Don't know how low, but low.
Okay, it is now. You've destroyed all the other tentacles. Tiamos, roll a will save
Okay.
to see if you break free from the eye's madness.
Nope.
No.
Oh, no.
Roll 1d100.
Huh. What's a 5 do? Probably something bad.
A 5. You get to act normally for the round.
Oh.
You get to choose.
Roll low for this one.
Okay.
There's 4 possible things you can do with this. So
Since I'm hasted, I can reach the thing.
you have fly on? It's floating in the air.
Oh, no, I don't.
Can you get fly on?
Yeah,
You might want to get fly on.
I get fly on.
Or you could, yeah, actually, you can see if. So let's see. Your hammer became large when you did enlarge person.
Yeah.
If you became a large dragon, guess you would. What the hell does that do with the equipment? Oh, you can cast fly on yourself and fly into the eye. If you also want to do that.
Just stay away
I-
from us in case you go crazy again.
Fine. I will go.
Yeah, give us flanking.
Yeah.
As much as you can flank a giant amorphous.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Tiamos, flying not as a dragon, but as an enraged man, gets to the side of this gigantic eye monstrosity. It's the giant eye's turn. Shakti, Mazgus, and Akane.
Yep.
Roll a reflex save as a giant beam of energy fires
Is this
from
a
the
spell?
sky.
Is this a spell?
Yes, you can try to sunder it.
Contingency, you gotta try to sunder it.
I'll do.
Now, I can't do the strength surge because I already did that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But you still roll your CMB.
Yes.
Non-grapple CMB.
That's the same thing.
Okay. I just want to...
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
-4. So it's a 46.
Okay. The eye beam starts shooting out, and Akane, imbued by the rage song given to her, pecks it. And the energies get dispersed.
Nice.
Caca. Pre-buffing saves lives.
Yeah, it does. What was that spell gonna do?
Horrific things.
It was going to destroy you.
Maybe.
Okay, so it's its turn. So, tried to use the eye thing, didn't work. It has a bunch of the other small attacks. So, Tiamos,
Yes.
a mouth appears where you are and bites you.
Yep, that's a hit.
Shakti.
Yeah.
A mouth appears above the eye. And
Oh,
hits.
that.
And Mazgus, a mouth appears below the eye
And bites Akane or me?
and bites.
If it's below the
you.
eye, then it couldn't hit Moscas.
Oh yeah, no, it'd have to try to hit Akane. You're right.
Awesome, miss.
Akane's bulk is in the way. So, and then it fires off a few laser
Pew, pew, pew.
beams because it can, from like smaller eyes, not the central eye. Tiamos. What is Tiamos's touch AC?
Touch AC is not good.
Okay, you get hit fully.
15.
Okay. Laura, being in that obscuring mist cloud is really good. It fires at Lalara, but Lalara has a 50% miss chance. So, Chelsea, high or low?
Hi.
One of the fire beams hits you.
Ah.
Yeah, you had a 50% miss chance. It's actually... Oh, wait! Tiamos has mirror images.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna say if I roll a 1, the mouth attack hits you. Okay, you now have 7 images.
Yay!
And for the
Thank
beam
you.
too.
Chelsea still takes
For
full
the
damage.
beam too, right?
Oh yeah, the beam also. So 1d. So if I roll a 1, you get hit. No. My goodness. I mean, it's like mirror image is one of the best defensive spells for the second level.
How much damage do it take?
Oh yeah. So I was.
This is also the first time I've ever used it.
You take 49 fire damage.
Okay.
To your fire shield.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that it's trying to cut its way through you, but you have a little bit of protection. Okay. And I'm going to we'll get to the bottom of the initiative, and then we'll stop there, so I can hopefully get Frosty back. So,
Okay.
it is Lalara's turn.
Okay. Kind of just want to try and ice Tuma.
Oh god, that'd be dumb. It could work.
Okay. So,
I know.
okay. It has
Wait,
to roll
Wait.
to beat its spell resistance.
Hold on a second.
So,
We wanna
wait,
do the
are you
ice?
using the icy prison spell or the ice tomb hex?
I'm trying to figure out which one is better. Hold on.
I think the Ice Tomb Hex goes
icy-
through
the-
spell resistance, doesn't it?
Yes, but it targets fortitude. The icy prison targets reflex.
Would this thing have
but she has to get
fortitude?
through the spell resistance.
That's the.
But it doesn't have
Well,
good.
we know it doesn't have any reflex.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she
it's not a lot
does
of
have the Pearl of Luck that allows her to add her level to a single roll per day.
Ah, that's true.
So probably prison would be better, right?
Yeah. So, I need you to roll 1d20 plus 13. I would highly suggest you use your Stone of Luck
Okay.
and
Let me
add an
see.
additional 13 to the 13, making it 1d20 plus 20.
26.
That's good. You actually match it. So it gets through. It must roll a reflex save. Okay. Mozgus, Shakti, and Tiamos get partially icy prisoned as well because they're practically inside of it.
Wouldn't we just get shoved away?
You probably get shoved away. Shakti, roll a reflex save to keep the Pearl of Balance in hand as you get shoved away.
Oh, my reflexes aren't good. Here we go.
Fucking icy. Sadly, the pearl slips out of your clutches and remains in its eye as a thick, I think probably like 13 inches thick ice film goes around it.
Oh,
Is
it's not really
it-
a bad place.
Yeah, isn't it constantly getting hurt by it at that point?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wanting to do, so that works. Okay.
Nice.
And have Akane roll a reflex save, as it is actually grappling it and needs to try to not get its talons, like, sucked in. Okay, did you hear me, Snake?
I'm sorry, I did not.
Reflex save for Akane to
Ah.
not have its talons stuck. Okay, what is the save DC of the icy prison?
It is.
Oh, that's a 27, actually.
Save DC is 25.
Okay, you manage to. Akane quickly removes its claws from the creature, and it is now laced with a icy tomb around it, icy prison around it. You don't know if it will hold, but you've at least stowed it around. Oh, Nun is going to heal herself.
With heal, probably.
With heal. Yeah, I'm just gonna say she uses heal. Moscus, what do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna ready action to smack it if it comes out of the ice.
Okay, and for Saruman, floating in the air,
There is one.
icy.
There is one tentacle
I'm
left.
kind of tempted for that tentacle.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
go for that.
Yeah. That's. Woo.
And you can do a sneak attack against it.
What's the weak point on a tentacle? Oh, nice crit.
The tip.
That's.
Just a tip.
Is that a frosty?
Hey.
Hey, he's back.
He,
Hey.
Frosty, you didn't die despite my best attempts.
Okay, how much health do I
You
have
were
now?
dragged into the abyss,
Okay, that sounds fun.
and I used your last turn to heal yourself because you had taken a total of like 90 damage
Okay, not bad.
in the last few turns.
That's more than half my health, barely. So, how's everyone else doing?
Lalara managed to icy prison the big eye,
Of course you did.
using the Pearl of Luck to overcome its spell resistance, and its abysmal reflex save failed.
Awesome.
I'm still
You fall on
insane.
the ground and you shatter.
And Tiamos is still crazy. Saruman,
Okay.
you roll, you hit, you confirm the crit, roll crit damage on it. Okay. 51. And I'm going to end the combat this session here.
Woo.
Okay. Got
Just
back
in
just
time,
in time.
Frosty.
Yep.
Just in time.
Okay, so next weekend is the 25th, 26th. I should be free on the 26th, which is the Sunday. How are other people's availabilities looking like?
I should be good.
I have a meeting at HarperCollins that ends at 6, so I might be late.
Okay, but late, but you can still make it for a chunk of this. Okay, and Lauren, have your friends who have disappointed you so going to try to camp next weekend?
It's a birthday party next weekend that they're gonna do.
Okay. So you're gone for a birthday party.
And
Okay, that's a good enough excuse. So we'll aim for Sunday. Oh wait, Snake, your flight on the Sunday, two weekends from now.
Yes.
We'll check. Regardless, 2 weeks minimum, maybe 3 weeks.
All right.
So,
Okay.
thank you for playing with me,
Nice try.
and I'm glad that